FSU schedule for football?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You know what that? No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Nope. Come on.
Like, they just got rid of like all fucking like ACC games around me. Like, I literally move here, and then the second I move here, they're like, fuck off, right?
Jason's not going to go see a local game. He's not.
Dude,
like,
did you see that? Like, that's crazy, bro.
Like, what do you mean?
Meaning Wake Forest, fucking
we're not playing
Virginia Tech, Duke, all of those games. There's nothing.
The closest one is Virginia, and it's in Tallahassee.
Yeah, maybe Pitt. Pitt's kind of. I think it's at Pitt, right?
Hey, that's one of our 7 Friday night games. So there you go.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like, fuck you, bro.
Like, oh, we had Virginia Tech on the schedule for you. Psych.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and
honestly, if I was Virginia Tech, I'd be pissed because Virginia Tech hasn't played in Virginia Tech against Florida State in I don't know how long, but we played back-to-back in Tallahassee.
Hey, it's one of our few wins. Shout out Hokies.
They don't want this smoke.
Shout out Hokies. You don't want this.
You know damn well right now if you're a betting guy, you bet on Virginia Tech having a
I'm not
bet
betting
nearly
Florida State to beat pretty much anyone. Yeah.
I'd bet nearly everybody against FSU.
Let's see.
Right,
New Mexico State.
That'd be a toss-up. You never know. Probably come down to the
I
end.
didn't realize Bama was the 3rd game of the year this year.
Oh yeah,
That's wild.
I'll tell you all about it. Don't get too excited.
Virginia.
I'm just gonna study it.
Hey guys, join me in the closet. It's 7 minutes in heaven.
What's up, everybody? This is 7 Minutes in Heaven. This is our sports segment where we talk about sports for like 7 minutes. Definitely going to be a little bit longer, but not too much because all sports suck right now. We got a great cast ahead of us here. With us, we got our boy Chris, who's in the middle of the winter storm. Is it over now, Chris?
For us, yes, it is over. What is it? Winter Storm Fern has passed us.
Fern.
Wait, is that the name?
That's what I said.
Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, I didn't know they named winter storms, but yes, Winter Storm Fern.
Is it technically over? Because the whole point is that it's staying in like fucking sub-below zero temperatures for like 4 days.
I mean, like the worst of it, like the risk of us like losing power and everything is over, but it's just cold as shit. It's 10 degrees here. It's just freezing cold, and there's ice everywhere. How are the roads, bro? The most popular question going around here.
Speaking of ice, we got our boy Chase here. Chase, how you doing, man?
Yo, I'm good.
Yeah,
It's a little cold. Different.
It's a little cold,
different, bro.
So Chase is back in the murder garage, in a secret room in his garage. Who has secret rooms in their garage? Not me. But this guy's in. How cold is it out there right now, Chase? 20
it's like
degrees.
20. Yeah.
So he is currently wearing his son's. I don't even know what to call it, like face mask beanie thing.
But your room has outlets, it has power, and it's tiny in the garage. Not downplaying because it's fucking, like Kevin said, it's absolutely sick that you have this little secret room in the garage.
That is pretty
Why don't
dope.
you have a space heater?
I mean, that's something that I'll probably work on down the line. I haven't been in this garage doing the podcast for very long, so you learn things like, hey, it's fucking cold.
Learning on the go.
Let's change that. Yeah.
This isn't the first time you've broadcasted from a garage, though.
Yeah, but there's a difference between Tallahassee and
There
Marietta.
is, for sure. I hear you.
I mean, not massive. I mean,
Not massive,
not
but I
that
mean,
much
it is different.
further
It is
north.
different.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever getting that cold in the Tallahassee garage, though. Maybe it's just been a while and I don't remember, but
Yeah.
Before we go any further, we do have our boy Jason here, who absolutely loves me, 100%.
Did you call us cast, by the way? I think that's the first time.
Yeah, you know.
Supporting
I
cast.
actually like it.
What up, Dave? How
Honestly,
you doing?
it looks way worse, Chase. Put it back on. Like,
Yeah, do what you had before.
That is not the
That's
look.
it.
Yeah.
that's
That's
look.
the
Maybe
look.
you can maybe cover your mouth, but like that whole face with that looks, you look kind of pedophile.
No. Put it back. Put it back.
I will say, our boy Podcast Dave on Instagram did mention that you looked like a certain person right now in the political field, so just be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Careful.
That's
Just be careful.
the fact that you didn't think about that, Chase, blows my mind.
And now it's come off.
He's like, I'm gonna just completely.
He's just really cold, and it's his son's little hoodie beanie top
I
thing.
thought
Anyways,
I didn't want to say it.
Well,
I didn't even think about it until he said it.
Oh, I thought about it immediately. I was like, how is Chase not bringing this up yet?
Maybe the little buns on top differentiate enough.
It doesn't.
No, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we'll leave it off then.
It's like, well, I'm not putting that back on ever again.
I've never seen somebody take off a hat so quick in their life.
Let's just be real. Like, your kid is not going to be skiing with that. No, we got you something new. Just things happen. We're just not going to wear that.
Nope. But it's cold.
Dave asked if how's the weather. Is it in the 70s now? I'm the only one in Florida now. I'm the only Florida man left, and it dropped a little bit now. It's probably like 60, 50 something now.
It is wild that Florida was like the only untouched.
We were like
in
the thermal barrier over here.
They're like, no, we ain't messing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were so many good memes about that. I can't think of it. There
Even
was
the
a
winter
really good
storm
one in
is
Florida.
just nervous about Florida men, is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways, we got a great episode ahead of us. We're going to talk about some NFL playoffs. We're going to talk about Keon Coleman, coaching updates, FSU. Not really too much to talk about there. And then kind of some college playoff stuff. And then we're out of here. Not a lot of sports going on right now, but we are here for it. So let's get started with our opening item, folks.
Excuse me, do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
No, how much?
Enough to break the ice. Hi, Fred Searing. How are you?
Come on.
Opening item. Chris sent me this thing, and let me see if I can find it. Here it is.
You can. I
Thank
believe in you.
Chris.
I believe that you
and
could.
I appreciate that. Sorry, I left somebody out. There we go. All right. So this is my first time looking at it. On the headline, it says, "We own you." Each NFL team's record versus one opponent.
Their best record versus one opponent.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Chase. Sorry.
I like the
and it-
vertical layout with this. That's nice.
Yeah, that does look good, actually.
I also
agree.
was thinking about the layouts of it.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
No, that's,
Kevin got it good. Like, the horizontal looks clean. The vertical looks clean.
I also was thinking that.
Yeah, I'll let Kevin talk about this, and then I have two things that come to mind.
Oh, I don't
right
got
away.
much to say. Let's see who's like the most like owned
Texans.
team.
It's the Texans. I counted.
You already
4.
looked it up?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
is it?
I mean,
It's
I
not
just.
the Jags?
No, the Jags,
Jags
and
are two,
the
I
Jags
think.
and Panthers. No, the Jags and Panthers have 4. Also.
Oh,
Jags-
do they?
Yeah,
I
they
see
have
the.
one in
Oh,
the first
yeah,
column,
yeah,
two in
yeah,
the second.
I see it now.
And then one in that one, yeah. But the thing that blows my mind, not even the fact that the Jags are getting owned, it's the fucking ties. Like, you go look at all the ties. I feel like there's one or two ties, like maybe a year, right? And it's
Yeah.
kind of like mind blowing. Like, there's a lot of fucking ties across this board.
Looks like the Packers kind of own the Chargers, so that's cool. 11-2 against them. I assume this is like all time, right?
Where do
I
you
would
see
have
all
to
the
assume-
ties?
Yeah, I see one tie.
Wait, what's the middle
The
one?
middle number is
That's
losses.
loss. It's win, loss,
Oh, the
tie.
last one's tie. Is that how it is, really?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
That's why I was like, you're like a lot of ties. I'm like, am I missing something here?
I learned something today just now. I did not realize that. I thought
You're not dumb,
if it's
Jason.
written out like that, I thought my mind gravitates towards like the middle being a tie and the last one would be the loss. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense now.
12-8 is the Jags' best.
Look,
ownage,
bro.
huh?
Okay. Why don't you just chill out?
That's got to be the worst one, right?
No shot. Really?
I mean,
Looking at it, it looks like it.
everybody go through all the columns, look at the right team, and count how many times you see the Packers.
I mean, it is
No,
it is
stop.
definitely
Count
the
how many
worst.
you see the
Yeah.
Dolphins. That's also
No one
pretty
gives a fuck
crazy.
about the Dolphins.
I mean, I was a little
outta here.
surprised that not a single team, like with
Well-
how good the Patriots were for so long. I thought maybe they would be good against us, but we do tend to split with them most years.
Jags had some bad years, you know. Well,
So yeah, we've had quite a
That's
few.
true.
There's
A
been
lot of
plenty
that.
of bad years.
Yeah, a lot of that probably suffered in those first early years.
I'm trying to see
Your
if there's
gut-
any big surprises. Like the Ravens are 6-1 against the Cowboys. That's pretty good.
Dolphins 13-2 against the Rams was a little wild.
That's pretty good too. Yeah.
I mean, the Eagles haven't lost to Houston. Vikings haven't lost to the Houston.
Teams out here just fucking owning Houston on the regular. You'll
Well,
love to
they're-
see it.
I don't know why, but I still consider them like a newish team.
I mean, they are new-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're newer than the Jags, right?
That's a good question.
That
Thank
is
you
a
for
great
asking.
question.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
yeah.
they're newer than the
Oh,
Jags.
he doesn't check that one.
No.
I'll look it
No,
up for you.
Yeah, so that's art.
I'm no, definitely because it's the Jags and the Titans that came in the league at the same time, right?
The Jags were 95. The Titans. Well, didn't the Titans move from?
Yeah, but I
From
thought both
Houston?
of that happened the same time, right?
I don't know, honestly.
Either way.
But yes, I get what
it's-
you're saying though. They do.
I-
The Texans do feel.
I
like
always get
newer.
confused with like the Titans and Texans and like because it was
yeah.
the Oilers and the Titans and the
Yeah,
like,
that's
that
what I
shit
was
just
thinking, yeah.
that shit always confuses the fuck out of me. So
The
also
Jags
11
were
and 2 against the
found-
Chargers, huh? Good for the Packers.
I mean, Chargers had some bad years too. Maybe.
I mean, but they've also had a lot of good years in the last like 30 years.
So, given that your Packers aren't on here, if there was a team that you think has won the most against you, which team would you think it would be?
Feels like Seahawks right now to me. I don't know. Giants. I don't know. Just
Yeah,
It's
we
the
don't-
Giants.
I don't
think
feel
about
like
everyone
we,
who's fucked us in the playoffs.
I don't feel like we play well against the Niners.
Yeah, that
we,
too. Yeah.
we lose a lot of games against the Niners. We usually tend to play pretty good on the West Coast, and that shows. Playing the Chargers. But
Is that a
so-
Packer thing or is that Aaron Rodgers thing? I know.
No,
they
it's a
both go-
Packer thing. It's a Packer thing. I don't know. I can't think of anybody that we really like play shitty against.
Yeah, like a consistently you're playing
Yeah.
them. You're like, oh shit, got to play
I mean,
them.
we'd be
again.
on this list if there was one, right? The Jags
get
were
it.
founded in 1993, started playing in 95.
95, yeah.
Houston was founded in 99, started playing in 2002.
You were correct. They are definitely newer. Good job, Jay.
I mean, it was a guess, but thanks, man.
All right, then fuck it. Not a good job. Stupid. Lucky guess.
Lucky fucking guess.
It's a wild stat. Where'd you pull it from? It's DraftKings. Yeah,
Mhm.
never mind. Big old fucking
good
logo
one.
right there. This was a good one. I mean, I don't know how you kind of break it down and talk.
I don't know how to
it.
interpret it at all, but,
Yeah.
it
Looks
is what it
cool.
is.
Yeah.
The
Chase, what
Colts
do you
owning
think?
the Colts owning the Falcons is also kind of crazy to me. I don't
That
know
is
why.
kind of crazy. Yeah, because, I mean,
That's serious ownage.
15-3 is...
Yeah, but
That's gotta
some
be
of
the
these.
worst.
Well, and they've played 18 times for teams that are in opposite conferences. Like that's, I mean, look at some of the others. That seems like that's one of the highest ones. That might
Yeah,
be
for
the
sure.
highest one.
Well, I think
let's-
the most wins is Detroit. I think 16 over.
Oh, okay, yeah, there.
The
it is.
Browns.
Yep. They
that
played
one's
21
fine.
times.
I would give that an ownage, but like I think some of these are kind of reaching just to fill the columns. Like
I mean, 12 and 8
is not
is
an
not
own.
ownage.
7
Yeah,
and 4 is
exactly.
All right,
Nine and
and
nine
I'm
and
tired of
five.
taking shots.
8 and
Okay,
sorry,
Leave me alone.
5. 8 and 5 is not ownage.
9 and 5 isn't one either. Like those are stretches. Dude.
Now 13
Like,
and 2 though.
I mean,
that's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, 13-2. I mean, yeah, but what are they gonna put next to us? We don't own anybody. Sorry, you own no team.
I mean, if you don't deserve,
Yeah,
it,
if you don't-
deserve
yeah,
it.
if
I
you don't-
know. I mean, why are we giving points?
I mean, it's not gonna hurt my feelings if it said nobody or none.
I think
Get better.
12 and 8. I just feel like that's just
that's not
the word
ownage.
own.
No.
It goes back to Chase's rant from last episode about using overrated too much. Like that's you're being
That
a
was a
little,
good rant. That was a good rant.
That's a good
Yelling
rant.
at
somebody.
It's a great rant.
yelling at nobody, but he definitely did yell at
Crack me
somebody.
up, dude.
I just get a little hyped because I feel like so many people don't understand the term
just say your
overrated.
mom.
We
Your
know,
mom.
bro.
Your mom.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not solely my mom. It's just people. So many times when overrated comes up, people are like, "Yeah, man. Like I don't know. McDonald's is pretty overrated." I'm like, "Is it?"
I mean, you keep
Is
using
it though?
McDonald's, and that's the one your mom used.
McDonald's
bro.
out here
I know,
catching
dude.
strays. Relax.
Oh, this is in. Hey, Winter Garden getting a freeze warning, folks. Watch out.
Oh shit! Hide your kids. Hide your wives.
Uh-oh.
Then we're gonna put that hoodie on. Dust it off, dude.
Go get
Go get the
don't
hoodie
put
out.
it on. Don't put it on. Don't do it.
I like how you said the hoodie because I do only have like one or
Yeah.
two. That's
Just
it.
your one hoodie.
That is the one thing that I fucking got a ton of the second I moved
Yeah.
here. I went from having 2 hoodies to like I swear probably 15 right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy another hoodie.
I mean, you rocking the quarter zips pretty good though, dude.
Is it doing the trick?
You are a quarter.
Did you get a new one or what? Is this a new one?
I've had this. I've worn it.
This
like-
one flares out like he's about to
Flares.
pilot a World War II fight, like and just
Yeah.
like take it.
I
over
like
the
that.
Nazis. That's what it looks like right now.
I like
It's
that.
one
That's-
foot
I
slap
mean,
just a
I
little
like
bit
that.
more,
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, dude, I'll go fucking kill
fighting
some Nazis, dude.
That's
Don't put that beanie on though. It'll take it all away.
Yeah, it's just it's gone.
no.
Yeah.
I already threw the beanie away. It's gone.
It's just immediately in the trash.
All right, let's get into some NFL talk.
Bless you.
What was that word you just said?
NFL. I did it last week too, but nobody said anything. Anyways, NFL playoffs. Chris says on the rundown.
Playoffs.
Go ahead, Chris.
I mean, it's
Just talk about it.
just
right?
talk about the playoffs. I mean, what was it? Not the Bills, fucking Patriots and why am I fucking drawing a blank? The Broncos.
Broncos.
I mean, it was great. It was cool as a snow game as a fan, but
It was
Fucking-
also awful
The
to
snoozer.
watch in terms
Yeah, it was a
of
brutal
the
game.
game
Bro,
of football.
well,
that pissed me off.
what?
It pissed me off because like I felt like the Broncos had a good shot, but like as soon as it started snowing and it
Done.
got bad,
They were
neither
done.
team could do anything. Like neither team could do anything, and the Patriots were clearly just content being like,
We're
let's
out.
see if you can do something because we can't, you know,
Yeah.
and we got the lead, you know.
We got 10
Well-
points. We're chilling.
And it makes it so much even more like they should have kicked that field goal. The Broncos should have kicked that field goal in the first
yeah.
half. Because they went for it on fourth down before it was even really snowing, and it was a chip shot field goal. They ended up missing 2 more field goals later in the game that were longer and after it started snowing heavily. They had just taken the 3 points there. Then, like Kevin said, that New England can't just sit on that 3-point lead because that 3-point lead in that game, it felt like a 15-point
14,
lead.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
exactly.
was. You were in good shape.
But yeah, I mean, Patriots
How mad are
on
you,
in-
Chase?
Yeah,
You
I am
got
curious.
it wrong so bad.
I just, it's why do some teams get everything?
Yeah, no, I feel you there, Chase. Like as much as you're a Dolphin fan, for anybody who doesn't know, so you hate it even more. But I even think about that now. I'm like, oh, the Patriots had like a 4-year gap of not making the playoffs or just being mediocre, average, and now they're like, oh, we're back in the Super Bowl now. And I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
dude.
with like a young head coach and a young quarterback.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Drake May didn't have to do anything in that game, so he
Yeah.
threw for what, like 85 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
far
saw
off.
a crazy stat. I'm trying to think exactly how many points it said. I could have just Googled it, but it was like how many points New England is averaging in these playoff games. It's like 14. They're going to the Super Bowl, and in the playoffs, they've averaged like 14 points a game. It's crazy.
Chase, you're pretty damn close. It was 86 yards. That's crazy. 10 of 21 for 86 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably my least likely Super Bowl that I'm going to watch. Like I don't.
I mean, it should be an ass kicking.
I hate the fucking Seahawks. I hate the Seahawks. I don't give a shit about the Patriots. So fuck off. I don't
That's
care.
basically the opposite of me. I want the Patriots to lose 5,000.
Chase is like, go Hawks. He's like,
Um,
score as much as you can. Seattle.
And like I don't know why, but like I kind of like Sam Darnold just because of like how bad he was early on. He's like bounced around the league and was shit for like multiple teams. And then I also thought it was funny that then he goes and like kills it for the Vikings last year when he wasn't even supposed to be the starter. He's really just became the de facto starter because JJ McCarthy got injured.
De facto starter? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Nice.
And so J.J. McCarthy gets injured. He becomes the starter when everyone was like, yeah, he's going to be the backup there behind. Maybe start a couple games until J.J. is ready, but no one expected him to be the start of the full year. And instead, he has a career Pro Bowl year. And then Vikings are like, you know what? You killed it for us. You led us to 14-3, but we're gonna, bump it on down the road. We got JJ.
I
He's
mean,
just as good. I get it.
what
From
would
the
you have done?
perspective.
What would
I
you have
get it.
done?
I do get it because you invested a first round pick, and now are you going to invest that first round pick and do what the Falcons did and immediately pay a guy an insane amount of money and invest a first round pick, which everyone destroyed the Falcons for doing that, rightfully so. So I get it from the Vikings perspective, but like, I don't know, man. Like, they just straight were like, yeah, no, JJ is going to be just as good, and he is not. And he can get better, sure, but so I don't know. I kind of like Sam Darnold because of that.
Before I show this, because I can't tell if this is fake or not, Chris, if I don't know Twitter as well or X, If you had an old like tweet from 2015 and you went to go scroll all the way up and go look at it, does it automatically revert back to X? Does it look like an X post or does it look like a Twitter post?
No, it'll look like an old Twitter
X.
post. Yeah,
It'll look like an old Twitter post. Oh, man, this is fucking fake then. Because in 2015, this guy, I saw this photo. This guy says Seahawks will never win another Super Bowl until 2026. And I want to believe that, but then I saw that it says X.com and he posted it in 2015. So I'm like, there's no fucking way. That's got to be real. But if it is, that's fucking incredible.
That's insane that he called it.
But also, the second coolest thing that I saw was this one. And it's JSN, and you can't tell, but on his arm right here, he's got a Dallas Cowboy star, and it says it's the closest the Dallas will ever make the Super Bowl in the next 3 decades. I was like,
fucked up.
Well played.
That's pretty.
What were you gonna say, Juice?
I was just gonna say, speaking of like things that where people like predicted something to happen, I always thought it was so cool years ago. Parks and Rec. Like jumps. Remember, it does like a time jump for the last season. It jumps in the future like 3 years, and they make a comment about how happy people in Chicago are now that the Cubs had won the World Series the year before, and then the Cubs ended up winning the World Series that year. That they were saying like the Cubs won the World Series in Chicago so much happier. Yeah, I always thought that was crazy.
That's fucking cool. That's cool.
Damn, what was I going to say? Andy, we love you over on YouTube. He said snow games suck. Actually, he said snow games suck.
I think they can be fun, but that snow game sucks. That's too much.
That was pretty
That's
awful.
too much. I am cool with snow and blizzards, but when they literally can't run routes, they can't run like it was just 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, like incomplete pass.
Denver? That was in Denver.
Yeah, it was in Denver. Well, and they showed.
Yeah, they got snow though. Let's go, dude. They haven't got snow all
Fucking
year, dude.
snow.
How about, dude?
They showed Gillette, and it might have been worse than Denver.
Really?
Yeah, it was getting. I mean, at least
I
the
would've
one
seen that,
photo
yeah.
they showed. Now the lights were out and stuff, so you can see it more.
Yeah.
Because like the backdrop of the darkness and the white snow and like the lights in the background, so you could see all the snow more. So maybe that's why it looked like it. But I was like, damn, they're getting rocked too.
Gav, you see what? I'm sure you saw the post with the Packers stadium when they were playing the playoffs. If they would have been playing in Green Bay, it was negative 37.
Negative, yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez,
Good Lord.
Could you imagine that shit?
That would have
dude?
been fun.
Yeah, it said I think it was
Fun.
colder than Alaska and the parts of Antarctica or some shit like that. I was like,
That's
God,
wild.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That would've
I
been
like
fun,
I
Kev.
like a snow
Fuck
game
no.
though.
He's like,
I do like
I'd
a
have
snow
fun.
game.
that it is on my bucket list, bro. Before I die, I want to be at a Packer stadium just in a miserable blizzard fucking
Yeah,
snow.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a snow game, but like where it's like unplayable is like
Yeah, that was
It's
literally
really-
unplayable.
Yeah,
Like,
it was just
that's the second half of the game. They could not do anything. Neither team.
Yeah.
could.
no. They was just they didn't. It was boring.
I was like, put it in a reverse or something, like throw something. I don't know, but those guys couldn't even like. There was one play, and I was laughing, and Erica was like, "What happened?" Because like, Drake May went to hand it off to Stevenson. Stevenson fell down, and Drake May was like, "Fuck it, I gotta run it now," because my running back's on the ground, and he went to go run, and he slipped and fell. Like it was like
Just like
fucking. It was a mess, bro. It was a fucking mess. Well, let's move it on.
the other game was outstanding though.
Yeah.
It's a good back
Yeah.
and forth game. And Seattle's going to beat the shit out of them.
I hope so. I
Coaching
hope so.
updates? Who all got coaches? We got a DC coach. I sent it to Kev. Thoughts, and he's just like, eh.
Uh-oh. Well,
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Here's the thing: is Jonathan Gannon is a below average head coach.
Yeah.
Now he's not going to be a head coach for the Packers, and we'll see how he does as a defensive coordinator. He did well when he was Fire the cannons! Fire the cannons! Fire the cannons!
I was like, what are you laughing? Then I heard the faint.
When he was defensive coordinator with the Eagles and he played well. When he was with the Eagles, they had 70 sacks one year, which is crazy. The next team had like 55. So you pair that kind of with Micah Parsons and that defense. There'll be some new faces, obviously, but I think you're in good shape. But the one thing that I did like about him that I read about it today was that he's known around the league for not like having a scheme. And whereas a lot of teams
like adapting to his players, is that what you're saying?
So he may said it out in the press conference a while ago, but he's like, every week I have a new game plan. I base it off of what players I have that can play and what players we're going to be playing against. I don't have a certain scheme that I run. So that's why it's kind of difficult to read, exactly what he's going to be doing for that game. So, that's kind of cool. But as long as you can stay up
if you have
on
the
that
personnel that can do that too.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Mike McCarthy signing with the Steelers. What are your thoughts on that, boys?
It's crazy that he literally has now been a head coach of 3 of the most historic franchises in
Legendary.
the NFL history.
That's pretty wild, yeah.
That's the Cowboys, the Packers, and now the Steelers. 3 of the ultimate OG franchises, and this man has been a head coach of them.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that affects Aaron Rodgers. I don't know.
I was gonna say, you think he'll go back?
Wasn't he the one that came out and said that I'll come back if McCarthy's the head coach?
I don't know. I didn't see that. You could be.
I thought he said
you could be
something
right.
like that.
I just don't know.
I just assumed that they had a falling out since, and I base that off of literally no information at all. Just the fact that he was fired and went to the Cowboys.
Which is 95% of people going against Aaron Rodgers. About anything.
I didn't even blame Rodgers for that. I just assumed they had a falling out because Rodgers was
I'm just
so
saying.
good when he left that it felt like Rodgers could have been nah, I want him to stay, and they would have kept him. Which again, I have no basis for that other than just a feeling.
If Rodgers was notoriously not in the conversations for anything that had to do with personnel changes until the very end of his career, or the end of his Packer career, rather.
That you know of.
Well, of course.
That you know.
You're right. I'm not in the building, but I just go off of what people say. But that's all we can really do when we're not
What's your
professionals.
opinion on that? Outside of coaching, how much say? Because I know one of the coaches came out. I think it was what's his face from the Bills, because that's a shit show over there. He was saying, "Hey, I'll take their opinion, but that's all it is an opinion." In your, obviously no pun intended. In your opinion, how much is a quarterback's opinion? How much of a quarterback's opinion should influence the GM and the coach's decision on personnel?
0.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the offensive side, you don't want any of his.
No.
I disagree.
No.
I disagree with that big time.
You're saying about what personnel they should have?
In this, no, not personnel as in coaches, but personnel as in players.
Yeah, 0.
I think if it's a receiver, maybe not running back. I really think that if a player came in and said, "Hey, you're in the market right now, and we need a receiver. There's a couple free agency. There's a rookie. You bring your quarterback in." And the quarterback's like, "Yo, I really like throwing Devontae out of him, and I understand his scheme. I think you should go after it."
Yeah.
I'm not saying
that's
live and die off of that.
That's a little different. Yeah.
No, it's not different. That's literally my question: is how much of the say is it if a quarterback came out and said, "Hey, I played with him in high school. I played with him in college. I like him. I really want him. Could you get him?" And he's like, "All right, we'll see what it is. If it happens, we'll aim for it. But if we got to put out a shitload of money, we can't." The coach is like, "Blah blah blah." But that's what I mean. I'm not saying 100% of the decisions be on the quarterback, but I think 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50% of the influence on a certain position that could affect that quarterback, I think you should be listened to.
I think for sure the scenario that you just laid down is a little more plausible. Hey, I got a good it didn't work out for the Raiders, but with Devontae going to the Raiders because he had the connection with Derek Carr. And that's also kind of what I'm getting into, though, is just because you had a connection with a player at one point in time does not mean that they now fit into the system that the coach plans on running. Doesn't mean that the player is the same player that he was, which Devontae clearly was still a very good player at that time. So that's different. But I just think too many times if you're giving a guy too much power, a player specifically, that's not a good thing. I like the hierarchy, and it's different if he just has a say. If he just left it hey, me and Devontae have a really good connection. If there's any way we could bring him in, I think I think he'd be great in this offense, and left it at that, 100%. I think that's fine. But if he's like, nah, man, we need to go get Devontae. He is the game changer. I need him on this team. That's where I'm like, no. Like, that's a no-go for me.
I think you got to be careful when you take opinions, regardless of who the player is, because then, like, if you're just asking your opinion, like you said, like if you're like, hey, I got these 4 guys that we're thinking about. What do you think about them? And he's like, well, I really love this guy. And then you go and get somebody else. Now that quarterback's gonna be like, well, fuck me, I guess, right?
You're not listening to me. Yeah.
And that could be a situation, in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't work in the front office of NFL teams, unfortunately.
Also, what the fuck happened to Derek Carr?
He retired, I believe. Did he not?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think he did.
Surely.
Yeah,
I don't think he's playing anywhere.
he kind of went.
Mid to
Alexa,
30s.
how old is Derek Carr,
He's
the
gotta be like
former
35.
NFL quarterback?
Yeah, 34,
I'm gonna say
35,
35.
somewhere in that area.
Derek Carr is 34 years old.
34.
34. Good job, boys.
That's
Damn.
wild.
He
I'll
just-
take him as a backup on the Packers when we lose. What's his face?
He's got to just sign him
When
up.
he goes
Come on,
to,
Derek.
when he goes to Miami.
He was a good player.
Yeah, I think he's solid backup right now.
For
if
sure.
He's still got his fucking.
They're bringing Phillip Rivers in off the street to back
Yeah,
up teams
no, I
these
feel
days.
that.
Like, what are we
And he's
talking
interviewing
about?
for coaching job. Well, he was
That's
till he
wild.
withdrew.
That
But
is
the Bills are like,
wild.
come
What
on,
are we-
Phillip.
Please hire Bills.
Talk to me.
Bills.
You coach high school,
if
bro.
You
Come
are,
on.
if you are Brandon Bean listening to this podcast, which I'm sure he is,
He is.
Obviously.
hire that man, and whatever he wants, you give it to him. You do it.
Which apparently Derek Carr to play for the Bills, starting quarterback. So you probably just
Yeah,
trade.
start him over Josh Allen for
Trade-
sure.
yeah,
Do
trade
that.
him- trade
Do
Allen.
Get
that.
rid of him, yeah.
If you just want to cut Allen, you do that.
Trade him to the Dolphins. I heard it'll take him for 4th round.
No, cut
Maybe a
him.
4th round.
Cut him, and then tell him to go to the Dolphins, though.
Got it.
We're going to release you. And you need to go right to Miami after
Yeah,
you're
I don't
cut.
want to give up compensation. I mean, I would, but
All right, let's talk about Keon Coleman.
Speaking of the Bills, yeah.
What is
Chris,
that drama? I don't know shit about this.
catching fucking strays like
This
crazy.
poor guy is something about all I saw was the coaching staff was like, was it the owner and the GM were coming out saying they didn't agree, and they were like the coaching staff was the ones that wanted to draft
It's-
Keon or something.
It's because
like
so many Bills fans are fucking pissed that they fired
McDermott.
McDermott. And McDermott apparently is the one that was pushing hard for this GM, Brandon Bean. And a lot of people think that he like stabbed him in the back, basically. And they're like, look, the issue with these teams has not been coaching. It's been the personnel. So a lot of Bills fans have said that the wrong guy basically got fired. It should have been Brandon Bean that left, and they should have kept McDermott because the issue is personnel, not coaching. And so because of that, the GM, Brandon Bean, and the owner have come out. And I don't even think it was the GM. I think he was answering a question. The owner stopped the interview.
He's
they
like, whoa,
asked
whoa,
him-
whoa, let me take this.
They asked him, I don't, and it wasn't about Keon Coleman at all. The question
don't
was
know
just
how
basically
Keon
about
came
like
up.
personnel and like some of the decisions. And he's like, whoa, no, I'm actually going to answer this. Our coach actually is the one that was like, I need Keon Coleman. Like he needs to be on this team. Like he's the guy I want. And he's like, that was actually the coach. So, like, he basically forced us to draft Keon Coleman. So, that's all I'm going to say. And everyone's like, what the fuck?
Keon
It
wakes up,
wasn't
what
even
the
about
hell?
Keon Coleman.
Keon
was
checks
he
Twitter.
drafted
What the
at?
hell?
What
He was
round?
second round, early second round.
I think first pick of the second round. Is
How did the Bills ruin Keon Coleman? I don't fucking understand it. That boy, when he was at FSU, I was saying it every other game. I was like, this kid's gonna be a fucking star in the NFL, and then he gets there and he's just not.
I don't know.
I mean, you think they're going to get rid of him now? It's like, well, this is awkward. And he walks in like, hey, hey, guys.
How do you keep him? You have to get rid of him.
Walks
They
in the
basically
facility.
just said he's
Hello.
trash, and the coach should have
Hey.
never drafted him.
It's
So where am I
insane.
going now, guys? Since you're getting rid of me, where are you going to trade me to?
Yeah,
And now
cut me.
all these Bills fans are like looking back because when he got drafted, he was saying lots of silly stuff. He was
Yeah.
saying like
He's-
joking
he's-
around about. He's a silly guy. He's
Yeah,
a
he's
silly
a silly
guy.
guy.
Good sense of
He's-
humor,
He's
yeah.
got a very Jameis Winston type sense of humor.
Yeah. And now they're like, we should have seen all the signs in the beginning. This is. I'm just like,
shut
brother, shut the fuck up.
I think-
you don't
I
know
think he
talent
could-
if it fucking laid in your lap.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one of those things where like Tua, for instance, I feel like we built a lot of our offense on speed and getting open and timing routes, because that's kind of he was never great at throwing to the bigger wide receivers who go up and get it. Like his thing is like, I'm going to throw the ball to a spot that he's going to uncover and get. So like I felt like that's, and maybe Josh Allen, because Keon Coleman doesn't get a ton of separation. That's not really his game. He does get some. He's a solid to below average route runner, but he's got great hands and he's very physical. So maybe Josh Allen just isn't the type of quarterback that likes to throw up a lot of like 50-50 balls, which that's kind of Keon Coleman's bread and butter is the 50-50 ball. And some quarterbacks just don't like throwing that ball.
So he's got to go to the Giants and go link up with Jameis Winston.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Andy did mention in the comments, he said he missed meetings as well.
Oh,
So, I mean, I guess
you just missed the notification. You forgot.
I mean, that's not good. You don't want
it's
that.
not good. You don't want to do that.
No.
I mean, but enough to get fucked around like this, though? Like,
Yeah,
come
enough
on.
to catch strays like that.
That's
Unprovoked.
wild.
Just be brought up out of nowhere when the question has nothing to do with you and
Right.
the question isn't even addressed to the guy who's addressing the question now.
Yeah, that guy's like, whoa, let me jump in. And
That was
Excuse
wild.
me, I'd like to shit on him real quick if you don't mind.
That was the craziest part to me.
Glad you brought him up.
It was already crazy that they're shitting on him when he wasn't even the question, but for someone else who wasn't asked the question to do it, yeah.
Andy said, well, the GM should have been fired too, but glad he didn't. Fuck the Bills. Got lucky with Josh Allen, and then that's all he's done.
Yeah, because, the Bills almost had a generational fuck up by trading the pick that drafted Patrick Mahomes to Kansas City. They traded back and let Kansas City trade up to get Patrick Mahomes. And that would have been a generational fuck up if they didn't the very next year draft Josh Allen, or maybe 2 years later. I think it was the next year they drafted.
Didn't the
Josh
Bears
Allen.
had a chance at Patrick Mahomes too, didn't they?
I mean, a lot of teams had a chance at him. It's not like he went first overall. I think he went like 15th or 20th maybe. He was not a top 10 pick.
Anywho. All right. We really got to do this, boys.
Not really.
real quick. Just,
All right.
Okay, fuck it. Cut it.
There you go.
No, just do it. Go ahead.
DC, Florida State, your team, your heartbeat. We some dogs, we ain't no puppies.
FSU hoops always beats Miami. That's one
what they
thing
do.
we do.
That's what they do.
One thing they
15 out of
That is-
16,
that
bro.
is
That's
literally
what,
the one thing that they do.
that's what we like. And that's a good Miami. Like, Miami's like 14, 15, and 3, and then you let this Florida State team come in. Or it doesn't matter what Florida State team come in. We could have 4 wins and just on the regular.
I'm pretty sure that literally happened one year before what's his face been transferred to Miami.
Oh, Matthew Cleveland. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That team that beat that Miami team that year.
God,
Miami
they
was
were
like a
awful.
top 15 team that year, and FSU that was maybe our worst team until this team.
This team, no, I don't think this team
They're
will be as
fighting.
bad as that one.
They
They're
are
just
fighting.
close.
I can't with you guys.
No,
This
no.
is
You
fucking
suck.
Oh, here we go.
thing.
Nope.
Every time,
I've given up
bro,
on this
you
season.
I understand, bro, but like the whole they're not the worst team because I see it on the court, man. They're fighting. Last year
Yeah.
they wouldn't be fighting. This year they are. That's what we said about our football team. I don't give a fuck. You're apparently not fighting hard enough, so I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
To quote the great Bobby Bowden, lose big, lose close,
I knew
win
exactly
close,
what
win
you were about
big.
to say.
Yeah,
So
that doesn't work for us.
We're in the lose. That's fine. We have a first time head coach who had a couple months to put together a team. I'm okay losing close because we've been losing for years now. Now next year, that's out the window. Now those excuses that I'm saying right now
because we got
are out
Baby
the
Shaq.
window. Because we got Baby Shaq.
You got a great coach coming in. So. This is Baby Shaq. No, they,
Bro,
we got Baby Shaq.
Chase's
No, it's
whole
because he's-
fucking plan on FSU
no.
basketball.
he's
is-
like, come on,
I just
come
if
know
on.
that-
this guy
I just know
sucks,
that you
we're
love it.
fucking done.
Oh, we're
bro.
done.
That you love
we're
it.
fucking
Is he
toast.
officially signed? Like he
Yes,
can't
Yes.
leave?
he is
him?
officially
Yes,
signed. Yes.
he's coming here. Yes.
Now, who knows
Until-
the fucking rules nowadays? Like, he'll
I was gonna
find
say-
some way to get out of it. Some team will offer him $2 million.
They'll be like, ooh, $2 million.
Nothing is ever official these days. But it's about as official as it can be. But regardless, no, it's more so the fact that now he's had a full year. He'll have a full off season. He's bringing his own class. He'll have, a full year to evaluate talent, to go to the portal. He had a couple months to go to the portal and put together a high school class, which he put together a very good high school class, not even including how little time he had to do it. So that was impressive. But at some point, and I'm saying that point is next season, the results need to matter. I'm giving him a pass on year one. Next year, results need to matter. We need to see wins, not just close losses. But for this year, I don't give a shit. Just fight and don't get blown out every game. That NC State game was awful. I don't want to see. I don't want to see.
That's embarrassing.
Any more of that.
That's a complete joke. I don't care how to lose by 43 points at home is just pathetic.
Yeah.
Andy says the way he talks about this kid better wrap his ACL up in bubble wrap. # Chase kiss of death. That's facts.
That would be pretty brutal. That would be pretty brutal.
Don't even just put it. Just move it on. Move it. I don't even talk about it. Just get out of there.
We are talking about it. You made us talk about it,
Yeah,
man.
you made us.
I said last week 30, 45 seconds for basketball. That's it. We can go on.
So FSU's football schedule was revealed.
They
That's it.
shockingly,
Shout out.
I'll say they actually did us favors. You gave us a bye before Alabama. You gave us a bye between Miami and Clemson. It's just surprising. It's surprising to see them actually do something kind of in our favor. Now we have 3 Friday night games, which is crazy.
That's fucking. Bro,
3 Friday night games.
Insane.
Oh,
It's
and then
not
a Monday
fine.
night.
It's
You get a
not
Monday
bad.
night game on Labor Day against SMU.
Wait, what's wrong with
Never-
Friday night games?
We never play good on non-Saturday games.
We're not
man.
gonna play good next year, so fucking
I mean,
at least
that's
you know,
valid. We're not going to play good whatever the day
enjoy
is.
being the only team on TV that night. Enjoy it.
So everyone gets to watch us lose?
Yes,
Yeah, the whole country gets to see us lose.
Fucking, it doesn't
point, Chase.
matter.
I
We're
don't
not
like it.
fucking. We're not
I mean,
fucking doing shit.
Am I crazy for?
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Duh.
I am. I don't expect us to be good next year. I don't.
Hell no.
Because even if I agreed with every decision we made this offseason, given the last 2 years, I could never go in optimistic. But I do kind of like how it's almost like Moneyball in a sense, which it shouldn't have to come to that. FSU should be swimming in the deep waters, so to say, but we're not. We've proven that. We're not paying $8 million for quarterbacks like some teams are.
That's fucking so stupid.
Andy said snow games are better than Friday night games on the fucking CW.
But
I would agree with that.
CW All Access game of the week.
CW?
Hell yeah.
That Stanford fucking 10:30 kickoff, that was great. But if we're not going to be the team that swims in the deep waters for quarterbacks, I almost kind of like that we're just going to sign 4 quarterbacks and pray that fucking one of them is good.
Somebody's got to be decent.
Yeah, I mean, if we're not going to pay $4 million for a quarterback, which these teams are, $4 million plus, I mean, the Mensa thing, they're saying Miami's fucking going to buy out the $4 million that he's owed and then pay him an additional $8 million is the rumor. And FSU is not doing that. So instead, they're just we're going to sign 3 quarterbacks, one that with some starting experience. I'm not saying, Jason.
No,
Again.
no.
Oh, okay.
Not about FSU, bro. Not about what you're saying. That I don't know shit. Literally, once we're done, the season's done. NFL. Once my team's out of both NFL and college, I'm done. I tap out of sports. I don't give 2 fucks. So I didn't realize that was a thing with Miami and that quarterback. That needs to stop.
Oh yeah, it's a huge thing
no
right
yeah.
now.
Fucking.
That's
way,
all they're
dude.
talking about right now. He signed a contract, and I think he even re-signed it or signed an addition or something, and was fine. He even announced that he was staying at Duke, that he all this shit, and then Miami was like, "Hey, but we'll pay you double."
We'll give you double that
And he
money to come
immediately
here.
was like, "Yeah, no, I'm thanks Duke, I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I want to."
Yeah,
and
I
I think he even
hate
said,
him
"I want to
for it.
compete for titles." When he
want some
Duke
money.
won the ACC title.
Yeah. I don't blame him at all. I don't blame anybody. I don't care if you're a kid and an adult and fucking you're
It's a
about
lot
to
of money.
retire. If someone offers you $8 million or double whatever the fuck it is,
Go.
you got to take
Yeah,
it.
you're going. Yeah.
That's fucked up, man. That's gonna make me. It's gonna make it very hard for me to watch sports.
Well,
That's crazy.
I agree. I fully agree. And that's why I'm really, really hoping that something gets established specifically with this case, because this is the first one that's really gone to this level of you signed a fucking contract. The contract says you cannot enter the transfer portal, and you're literally doing that.
Yeah, you're
fuck
yeah.
the buyout. Fuck giving us the money back. Like, no, you signed a contract.
You just
We're
like you
going
said,
to enforce and that's what Duke is basically saying. You sign a contract, we're enforcing the contract.
like you said. I hope this enforces some kind of rules so they can
Yes.
somewhat regulate NIL and all this because it's
Because
Well, it's
the
not even-
Desir twins
it's not
with
even the
FSU
contract.
supposedly was the same thing.
It's not even the contract; it's the amount of money, though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if you're throwing 8, 4, 9, $10 million at kids, like,
Yeah.
you're just buying championships like a motherfucker. And I'm sure I'm being naive, and that was being done before the nil. But like, dude, if it's now out in the open, let's fucking govern this like crazy. Then, like, this is insane.
No, it definitely was happening before, but not.
Oh, it was
I
very
would be
hushed.
shocked if it was even close to this level. It was more
Yeah.
so like, I'll buy your dad a Beamer.
Yeah,
You know, that
we'll,
kind
we'll
of
hook
thing.
you up with these benefits and shit. Come here, but
you'll
it wasn't
eat for free and drink for free anywhere in town, and your dad gets a Beamer
Yeah.
and like maybe a sizable down payment on your mom's house.
They weren't
Something
handing
like
out
that, you know?
$5 million under the
Exactly.
table, but they were.
Yeah.
Andy mentions when they find a way to tack on contract terms and tampering rules, it'll ease some of it.
It has to, dude. It has to.
Yeah.
Again, this college football was always supposed to be way different than the NFL. That's one of the reasons why I love college football so much, because I love the NFL. I love the NFL, but I didn't want to watch just NFL Junior. And that's what they're trying to turn college into, but way worsely run, because the NFL is like actually has their shit together and has rules and understandings, and college football wants to be the NFL right now, but with no fucking rules. So way worse. You want to be the NFL, but with less talent and less regulation, and no one knows what the fuck's going on from year to year.
It's getting ugly. All right. What else? Thank God Miami lost in the national championship.
thank
We were watching it live. That was glorious.
Oh man.
Were we were on 7 Minutes in Heaven last week, right? When it was
No, I
going?
think it was at the end of the whole show. We put it on like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was like
Oh,
the full
yeah,
clip.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just
You
so
were giving
glorious to
updates
watch.
throughout the game or throughout the show.
Yeah, you kept letting us know. But yeah, that was just glorious to watch because it's like I think we had just said we're like he's due for a bad throw and then right
Jeez,
on
what's
cue,
up, dude?
It just sucks that that's what FSU football has been reduced to.
Hey,
praying that
And
Miami
that's
doesn't
what
win
it
the
is.
national
Yeah,
championship.
you got to
It
build it back
literally-
up. You got to
It
build
is
it back up.
literally that we have been reduced to praying that the basketball team is better next year from awful, that Miami loses a national championship game when they haven't even fucking won an ACC title in 25 fucking years, but we have to watch them play for a national championship game. Like, it's brutal, man. And I'm
It's
just
not fun.
I want
Hurts.
I want it to get better, and it just doesn't feel like it's close to getting better. So, yeah.
And we're relying on JUCO players at our quarterback.
Honestly,
And
he's
Baby
probably-
Shaq in basketball.
The JUCO quarterback is probably the one I'm most of the ones we brought in. I'm probably most excited for him. I want him and Kevin Sperry to compete.
Battle it out.
I don't see it with Ashton, the Stanford and Auburn guy.
Just imagine in the 90s and the early 2000s, we're just like beating kids away from NFL that were quarterbacks. Like, no, you can't. We have too many. Get away. And now we're like,
Right.
we'll take anybody.
Please,
take anybody.
anyone come on down.
Just on our field, if you could throw 50 yards and just fucking please. So
How's that throw?
Literally-
Halfway decent?
literally in
Come
the
on.
90s, the only thing that was holding us back was we kept losing quarterbacks to fucking pro baseball. We lost Joe Mauer and Chris Winkie at first, but Bobby Bowden was like, hey, Chris, if pro baseball doesn't work out, you can always come back, and that worked out pretty good for us.
Yeah. Oh, man. Fucking Knowles.
I saw you said college football playoff staying at only 12 teams next year, and it sounds like you're excited.
Thank
Like,
God.
do you even see it or want to get it bigger?
No,
I want it to
hell
be
no.
less.
12 is the most. I didn't want it to be 12, but they don't need to go higher than 12.
Where do you want 8? Like,
I
like
thought-
what's your perfect number?
Before we went up, I wanted 6. This was before it ever went up. When it was just 4 teams,
Before-
I thought 6 was perfect because there was 5 power conference champions and then the one at large. I thought that was perfect. If you can't win your conference, then you don't deserve to be in the championship. But yeah, and then the top 2 teams would get buys, and then 8 max. 12 is too many. Going beyond 12 is way too many. What are we doing?
Well, 'cause,
it's
yeah,
going to
there's-
turn into March Madness. We're
What
going to
are
have
we
a
doing?
5-game regular season and then just a fucking 64-team tournament the next, 6 weeks.
Well, and the regular season means shit because the SEC wants 16, but then the Big Ten's like, we'll do that, but we have to go to 24, and I'm like,
It's fucking ridiculous.
so every time, and we saw how this year you have those, the JMUs and those teams get in, they just get their ass beat, and there's no point to have those games.
I don't hate getting the JM in. The JMU. I like having one team, and I hate when people point out that's the same shit they did to the FSU team in 2023. They're like, well, we saw what happened with TCU when they had all their injuries. We really want to let FSU, and that's what people are trying to pull. Is that exact bullshit when it's totally different teams, totally different years. Like, you cannot hold what happened to JMU against a team next year that goes 12-0 and deserves to get in, and at least let them try and prove it on the field. If they get blown out, they get blown out. We've had plenty of fucking games where a team's ranked number 2 in the nation and they get blown out in a national championship. Why are they any less deserving to get a shot than a JMU?
JMU, they lost by 17, bro. It's not like they...
And
Maybe
even
it
if
was the
they
other
lost
one
by
that-
100, I don't give a shit. Let those teams play.
Ole Miss beat Tulane 41-10, but you're not talking about Tulane.
I said
Say it
JMU.
like
I said
that.
JMU and the other one. I couldn't think of the other
I
team.
can't
Tulane.
stand
And
it.
didn't the SEC have a shitty bowl and a
Oh, they
shitty,
did terrible.
out of conference schedule overall the whole year? They didn't do great at all.
Well, I mean, the
Yeah,
last three.
No one's going to give a shit. They never do.
Yeah,
I
the
know,
last
I
three
know. They'll
champions
all
are
be
Big
top
Ten.
five.
So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean the ranking.
I mean,
who gives a
literally,
fuck?
2023 FSU fucking destroyed LSU. That game was not close. That was a destruction, especially in the second half. And that's the fucking Heisman Trophy winner that our defense held to his worst game of the season, and then still we get left out of the playoff because
It
our
was
quarterback
the first
got
game,
hurt.
Chase. They don't know what they're doing yet.
If we beat Bama this upcoming year, they can't say that because it's the third game this time, guys.
Not
So,
gonna
I didn't think it was going to happen the first time. So.
I mean,
It's still
true.
wild looking back that it happened.
we'll just go into it. And be like, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. There it is. Not
There it
gonna happen.
is. His first appearance.
It's been drunk all episode, bro.
I know.
I
just
really didn't notice
realized
it,
Just now.
It's all honestly because it's the garnet and the red. It actually
Ooh, it's blending
Is
with
that
that
red wine?
Merlot you've got.
We
It's
got a little
blending in.
Merlot. Is that a cab sauv?
Box wine, bro. Dark Moolah.
A black opal, maybe.
Merlot.
Merlot.
Dark Moolah.
A black
Emily's
opal.
like, these, she goes, I'm going to be honest with you. She goes, I like these box wines, but the accessibility, the not knowing how much you're drinking, because, you have a bottle. For us,
That's
if we open
true.
a
I didn't
bottle,
even think about
We'll
that.
drink a bottle, and we're like, all right, we probably should call it a night. But, Emily, she'll just come by and, a
It's
water
Russian
cooler,
roulette.
ding,
It's the Russian roulette of wine. I love
and then
it.
I'm like, Emma, how much is left? She goes, this is dangerous. And then now I know she's addicted because last night I was like, oh, yeah, that one box is done. And she's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, it's not coming out. She goes, no, you got to squeeze the box.
She's like, make sure you get every last drop out of
I was
there.
like, oh, shit, man. My wife
Hey,
is
love it.
wino.
I love
she's ready
it.
to go.
I love that for you.
I love that for you. You got 3 more days, dude. You're gonna be fucking off the dry January.
Are you
thing.
drinking tonight, Jace?
Water. Yeah.
Still sticking with dryish.
Not even a mocktail, bro?
No, just water tonight.
Damn. It's full dry January tonight.
So sorry. He just didn't want
Thank
to.
you.
Sorry.
Thank
He
you.
didn't want to take any shit tonight. That's what it was. We gave him so much shit about the
No,
mocktails.
I don't give a
and-
shit. Y'all give me shit about everything. If
That's
I
valid.
stopped doing
Yeah, that's
shit
fair.
just because y'all gave me shit for it, I would do almost nothing.
I
So-
gave you shit not because of the mocktail, but that fucking little baby beer that you drank with Jose.
I
It was
don't
great.
understand.
I
that.
loved every sip of that little beer.
It's
I was
All
re-
5
re-
sips were so good.
I was re-listening to the episode today, and Jason was like, "You sat in a room with a tiny beer and sipped on it for 3 hours."
That's
be
No,
warm
I
as
had,
shit.
I had two. I had 2 of them.
either way.
It almost added up to a full beer.
Wow.
I
You're
just
crazy,
the
man.
Calories, if I'm not getting intoxicated by this, I don't want to touch it. So it's like, fuck off. I'm just drink water or maybe a fucking Red Bull to get the caffeine. You know what I mean? What's the point of? I don't like beer that much just to say I sip on it. You know what I mean?
Just casually sip it.
100%.
Yeah. So
Let's casually get the fuck out of here, boys. Unless you got anything else you want to talk about.
no.
Yeah.
All right,
Go
cool.
Noles.
FSU baseball is coming up.
Nope,
we got
shut
time.
Shut up,
Chase,
We
shut
got
up.
Chase.
up.
We're
No,
going to talk
No.
about FSU baseball.
No, you don't talk about FSU baseball.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we can talk about
sports.
it. We
You
can
are
talk
not allowed to.
We're going to talk
You're in a
about it.
cone of
All
silence.
right, you know what? You can give information on them, but do not make one
I won't
fucking
make any
prediction.
predictions. I won't
Not
make any
one.
No
predictions.
predict.
Nope.
Just, yeah.
All right.
Can I protect
Thank you,
the
everybody.
lineup?
Make sure that you follow us.
Nope.
So
Leave it alone. Don't even look at him.
I tried to talk over him. Make sure you follow us on all social sites. Cup to Cup Show on all social sites. The CTC OnlyFans on Facebook, and cup2cuplife.com is our website where you can find everything in your grandma. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Holla.
Say goodbye, Jason.
Bye.